Welcome to the channel, children. Today we are going to see the chapter 10 circle continuation. Video part 1 already I have uploaded. If you not see that, please you can see. Then you come to theorem 10.1. Now, the length of tangent drawn from an external point to a circle are equal. So let me draw one circle. Then from the external point, we have to draw one tangent to the circle. That point I am taking as a P. Center of the circle I am taking as a, what is that, O. Okay. And from this point, the external point to circle, I'm drawing one tangent. Like that, from here to I'm drawing. So totally two tangent. Okay. The length of tangents, they said plural, so that I'm doing two tangents. Okay, children. So one I'm taking P here, Q R. So PQR, let me take from the external point to circle are equal. So what we have to say that PQ length, PR length are equal. This is two tangent. That two tangent is equal in length. That we have to say. Okay. Now we know Q to that O. This is a radius. Okay, like that O to R also a radius. Understand, children? And another things we know is that radius is always 90 degree with the point of contact. That is I'm doing. Okay, right. So that is radius is perpendicular to the tangent. That is I did. Now we'll go for given. So given what are the things they have given? Just write one by one. Okay, first I'm writing O be the center of a circle. Center of a circle. This is I'm writing here. Right. Next, P be the external point. No need, right? Just we'll go directly. PQ and PR be the length of a tangent. Be the length of a tangent. Length of a tangents I'm writing here. Okay. Next, we know that OQ and OR be the radius. Be the radius. Both are same only. Be the radius of a circle. Okay, let's continue this. So what we need to prove? To prove, I'm writing here. To prove what is that PQ length which is equal to PR length. Means the two length of tangent are equal. Now see, if I join this OP, I'm getting two part of the triangle. See, one POQ, another one POR. So that two triangle I'm going to take now. So in a triangle POQ and triangle POR, this two triangle I'm taking. I'm going to use actually concurrent rule only. Let's see here what are the things we have equal from POQ and POR in both triangle. Now see here OQ which is equal to OR because both are radius of the circle. Just I'm writing here radii of a circle. Okay, and next you just listen. What is that? OP which is equal to OP. This is common hypotenuse. Actually, why I am telling this is hypotenuse? This is 90 degree opposite side. 90 degree opposite side. So I am telling here common hypotenuse. Common hypotenuse. Okay. And next, and Q and R is the 90 degree. That is I am telling here Q and R is a 90 degree. So each 90 degree, that is also I am mentioning here. Now you see, children, therefore the triangle POQ is concurrent to triangle POR. By what rule? In the sense you see radius is the common side. That is one of the side, and we have hypotenuse and we have a right angle. So by the RHS, right angle hypotenuse side, by the RHS similarity I'm telling this is possible. Okay, so RHS rule or a criterion similarity. So therefore after said this, then what I am getting, then by the CPCT I am telling the length PQ which is equal to PR. by the CPCT. CPCT in the sense what? Corresponding part of concurrent triangle. By the CPCT, we got PQ equal to PR. That is we need to prove. I hope you people understand this. Please make a note now. Okay, now we are going the second, example 1. Let me say this. Prove that in two concentric circles, the chord of a larger circle. You first see concentric circle in the sense two circles have a same center. That only will call as a concentric circle. So let me draw one circle here. This is center point O in the sense with the same center point O, you have to draw another circle like this. Okay, right. The chord of a larger circle. So we have to draw one chord for larger circle that touches the smaller circle, right? See, I'm drawing one chord for that bigger one. This is a chord. So the chord name, let me take something like AB. So I'm taking AB is a chord. That chord AB touches the smaller circle at the point P. So this is the point I'm taking P. Okay, children. Now you see, is bisect at the point of contact. So bisect in the sense what actually it divide equally. So we have to say AP which is equal to PB. This two length is equal. Like that we need to prove. That is the concept. Okay, right. Now I'm going to join this O point and the P point. This is radius. Okay, radius of the smaller circle. Let me write the given things first. Proof of this example 1 or solution of the example. Right. See, first let O be the center. O be the center of circles. O be the center of circles. We have a two circle, that is circle 1 and circle 2. So O be the center of circles. Circles I have mentioned, that is C1 and C2. Both I am telling. Okay, that is called this is concentric circles. Okay, and next what is that? AB is a chord. So AB be the chord of the bigger circle or a large circle. Okay, larger circle. So larger circle I have given the name C2. Okay, children, right. And it intersect at P in smaller circle. So this all the things you just write about the diagram, because we are drawing that diagram, they're not given, so you should explain about that. Okay, that is circle 1. Now OP is the radius of the smaller circle, that we know. Now I'm going to join here. I'm join OA and OB. So I'm joining here OA and OB. I'm joining. So here after joining, you know that. So here OA and OB is are radius of circle 2. Okay, that is a radius of circle 2. Understand, children? That you see. And OP is a small radius, smaller circle radius. Now here we got a two triangle. You see what is that? OPA, like that OPB, like that we got a two triangle. So definitely the radius always 90 degree with the tangent. Here AB is a tangent as well as chord. You see here, and AB is a chord of a circle 2, that already I have given in the second point. Now I am telling AB is tangent. AB is a tangent of a smaller circle. You see that definitely it is tangent of a smaller circle. So you just I'm explaining about the diagram, then only you will understand this proof. Okay, later we are going the proof for this. It's very easy to say. tangent in the sense definitely then OP is perpendicular to the AB. Tangent in the sense AB is the tangent. Definitely radius always will make 90 degree with the tangent. That we know very well. That's what I am writing here. Now I am taking the two triangle. Okay, in a triangle, what is that? AOP and the triangle BPO. This two triangle I am taking here. What is that? OA, which is equal to OB. This is radii of C2, other circle 2. Okay, like that. We have OP is equal to OP. This is common. Okay, this is a common side or a common side. You just write common side. This is a common side. Okay, common side. And then we have a 90 degree, that is APO, which is equal to BPO, each other 90 degree, each 90 degree here. Understand, children? That is I'm writing here. Okay, now you see the Raja, we got it. Therefore the triangle AOP is concurrent to triangle BPO. So therefore by the RHS in the sense right angle hypotenuse side, right angle in the sense we have 90, common side I have mentioned here, that is the S thing. Radius of C2, this is here hypotenuse, this is here hypotenuse. You see 90 degree opposite side only we will say as hypotenuse, so that is the H. Okay, so we have all these things. So after said this, what is that? Then definitely the CPCT means AP, which is equal to that BP, CPCT corresponding part of concurrent triangle will be equal. That's only they asked to prove. We got it, hence it's proved. Okay, hence we got it, hence it's proved. So this is example 1. I hope you got it. This you please make a notes. Now we'll go to example 2. Now we are going example 2. Okay, you see that what are the two tangents TP and TQ are drawn to a circle with the center O from an external point P. What is T? So we have two tangent. Let me draw like that. This is center point O and they said external point T clearly. So we have to draw tangent. Let me draw the tangent to the point T. So like that I am doing. This is a point P and this is point Q. Point Q and point P. I did it. And next they asked her to prove what is that PTQ. PTQ. This angle which is equal to 2 times of OPQ. OPQ. So this is OPQ. This is OPQ. So this angle which is equal to 2 times of that. Like that we have to say. Let me take this is a theta. Okay, theta. Okay, leave it. No need to take any other names. Just will continue as well as what they have given. Understand? So we know OP is the radius, and these two things will be equal because this is the length of a tangent, and this also radius only. If you need, you please take this also radius. Okay. Now let me continue this answer. Okay. First, I am taking one triangle that is a PQT. See, PQT, that isosceles triangle I am taking. Okay, in a triangle PQT. Here I am telling two length is equal. I said, now only I said this two length is equal. Why I am telling? Okay, so this is PT is equal to what is that? TQ. This two length will be equal because this is length of tangent is always equal. Okay, so you just write here. Why I am telling this is equal? Because this is length of tangents. Right. Next, see, that's what I said. This is, I mean, the triangle TPQ is a isosceles triangle because two sides are equal then it will be isosceles triangle only. Okay, two sides are equal, then two angle also equal. Okay, so what is that two angle? This angle here what we have, that angle and this angle will be equal. Let me write, then definitely angle QPT. Okay, QPT, which is equal to angle, what is that, QPT I have mentioned. Next, TQP, this two angle will be equal, TQP. Why I am writing these two things are equal na? In isosceles triangle, sides are equal, then angles are equal. So that is what I am telling. Triangle PQT is an isosceles. You just write here, is an isosceles triangle. Okay, like that you just write. Now we got it, these two things are equal. Now I'm going to find what is that, the interior angle of this triangle. Okay, let me take this, all the angles I'm going to add. PQT, first angle PQT plus angle QPT. So see, first I'm taking PQT, next QPT. Okay, PQT, QPT, like that. Plus and here PTQ. So PTQ, this together I am adding. So this is what actually angle sum property of a triangle. Angle sum property. Okay, angle sum property of a triangle. So this is I'm using here. We know here this two these two angles are equal, which is TQP, where we have TQP, this one, like that, QPT, this together will be equal. Then this together is equal na? Any one angle you just made it equal. So which is required for us, that will take. So TPQ is a required. Okay, see here TPQ, this let's keep it, then remaining will send opposite side. Okay, so that PQT I'm going to write, write like this, like QPT plus, and here already what we have, that I'm writing QPT plus this is PTQ, which is equal to 180 degree. Now this is same, so that I am writing 2 times of angle QPT plus angle PTQ, which is equal to 180 degree. Now which I am going to find now, QPT only I am going to find. So let me keep this side. Okay, this is 2 times we have here. So this is plus value goes to opposite. I am getting 180 degree minus angle PTQ. Okay, this 2 you can send opposite, then it will be divided with the 2, this 2 number. So 180 by 2, in the sense I'm getting 90 degree. This when you divide, I'm getting 1 by 2 times of the angle PTQ. Let's keep this answer number 1. Okay, now I'm going some other in the sense, you see this full angle from the radius to tangent, if you are taking, we know that is a 90 degree. That is I'm going to take, so angle OPT is equal to 90 degree, we know, because why, this is radius always perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, to the tangent. So this is I'm using here, right? So OPT, how we can able to write OPQ, this is sum of OPQ plus QPT, sum of QPT, which is equal to 90 degree. Okay children, here I want to find what is the OPQ. Okay, so let me find, before that, OPQ plus QPT, the QPT value we have here, that is I'm going to substitute here, 90 degree minus half of the angle PTQ, which is equal to 90 degree. So this plus 90 possible to cancel, so I cancelled it. Then OPQ minus value goes to opposite, plus 1 by 2 angle PTQ. Now this divided 2 goes to opposite, now it is multiplied 2 times of OPQ, which is equal to angle PTQ. That's it. So that is what they expected, we got it, hence it is proved. So if you do this slowly, you will get this answer. Okay, hence it's proved. I hope you all, what is that, you understand everyone this. Next, example 3. PQ is a chord of length 8 centimeter. You see here they have given diagram, everything. So if you in the textbook figure number 10.10 you see. Okay, so PQ is a chord of length 8 centimeter. Here this PQ length, so from this P point to this Q point, total length they have given 8 centimeter of a circle, and radius they have mentioned what is that, 5. They said clearly 5, and tangent at P and Q, the intersecting point, this is P, and here we have a Q, like that, intersect at a P, outside it is intersecting at a T. Find the length TP. Okay, length TP, this length TP we have to find. Now let's go here, let me go here. Okay, now yeah, first I'm going to take just we'll explain about the diagram. Already they have given diagram, we no need to explain. Even though that T and O, TO we are joining, so that alone you just write at least. Okay, so generally here O is the what is that, O is the center of circle. O is the center of a circle, and we are joining what is that, OT. Okay, join OT, then it intersect at R in PQ. Okay, in PQ it is intersecting at R. Then so if it is intersecting in the sense, then what we are getting, definitely it will bisect the PQ. Then OT is a bisects the PQ. Okay, that is what is meaning of this line. We are getting PR which is equal to QR, which is equal to half of the PQ. That is the concept. Here PQ value we know that 8, half of the P in the sense 4. So PR and QR is equal to 4 centimeter. Let me write here 4 centimeter. Okay, next we have a OP, that is radius, the radius which is equal to 5 centimeter. All the things I'm writing here. They asked to find length TP, means just wait, let me show. Here this one, the TP we have to find. Okay, here now only we said this will be 90 degree, like that, then it will be equal, then 8 centimeter will divide like that 4 centimeter, and here this part is a 4 centimeter, like that it is divided. Now we'll see what is the part we have the remaining. Okay, let's see here. You see children, first I'm taking a triangle. You see here, so in a triangle, sorry, this is not visible properly, let me take some different color. Yeah. So in a triangle, what is that? First I'm taking PRO. Okay, so PRO I'm taking. Here R is a 90 degree. R is a 90 degree. That's it. So see, 90 degree opposite side is the right angle. So which is the right angle here? Definitely see here, OP is a right angle. Hypotenuse. Okay, so square of the hypotenuse side, which is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides, that is a Pythagoras theorem that I'm going to use here. Okay, so OP square which is equal to OR square plus PR square. So this is I'm writing here, this is by the Pythagoras theorem we are writing. Okay children, right, OP value we have a 5 centimeter. So 5 square which is equal to OR, I'm going to find I don't know, so OR square plus PR square, we got it, PR is equal to what is that, 4 centimeter. So 4 square, 5 square the value 25. Okay, and 4 square the value what, actually 16, plus 16 comes to opposite now, that will be minus 16, which is equal to OR square we are getting. When you subtract this together, I'm getting 9. The square goes to opposite root, that I'm getting plus 3 centimeter, which is equal to OR. So OR I got plus 3 centimeter. Okay, right, now we got it. OR is a plus 3 centimeter, right? But we don't want OR, I want TP. What is the length of TP? So by using OR, how can I go? I mean the next step. Again another triangle I'm taking. In a triangle TRP, okay, in a triangle TRP. So where we have this here. So this is T, and here this is the R, and this is a P. So that triangle I'm taking. Here 90 is which actually I have mentioned. What is the, I have mentioned clearly by the red color. You see here R is a 90 degree. So you just write here R is a 90 degree. Okay, now we know very well. You children listen carefully. Let me draw that triangle alone here. That alone I will draw, because that white color is not visible for, for my pen. You see here this is the R, and that is a P. I mean this part alone I have taken. So here that is 4 centimeter we know. So we have here 90 degree. You listen, you leave the 4 centimeter. R angle is the 90 now. Then sum of another two angle, definitely we will get 90, because in the triangle 3 angle addition value is a 180. In the sense one angle is the 90 now, definitely another some two value is the 90 only. That is I'm going to use now. Okay, so let me listen now. You see, so I'm going to write first PTR. Okay, so PTR plus next TPR. Okay, angle TPR, which is equal to 90 degree. So let me take this as a answer number 1. That's it. Okay, now you listen children. So this angle here, I mean this part fully you will get 90 degree. I hope it is visible. Little I am showing here. So otherwise let me show by the different color. You just write. So this one from here to here it will 90, because the radius always 90 degree with the tangent. That is I'm telling. So this is 90 now. So that this 90 I'm going to use. How I'm going to use it? Because this is to some value we know that 90. The 90 only I'm going to write it like that. Two places I'm going to use. Okay. Now let's write this one. You see here. First I'm taking that TPO, which is equal to 90 degree, because radius always perpendicular to the tangent. I'm writing here perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, now this this TPO, how we can able to write? You see here TPR. Okay, TPR plus okay angle like that RPO, like that I'm splitting this RPO, which is equal to 90 degree. So now only we have answer in answer number 1. In answer number 1, 90 equal to this to some value. Let me use this. What? Okay, let me use this. So here we have TPR plus and RPO 90, in the sense that we have here this full answer I'm going to write instead of 90, because RHS we have a 90, then instead of 90 we can able to write the left hand side. Okay, now you see here PTR plus TPR. So anything we have a common? Yes, we have a common this, so I have cancelled. Then what I have remaining? RPO, which is equal to PTR. Now we got these two angles are equal. So where we have this two angle in the diagram, let's see here children. RPO in the sense where this is RPO, this one, okay, this one, which is equal to PTR. So here this two triangle I'm going to take. Which triangle? PTR, this triangle, and RPO, this two right angled triangle I'm going to take, because here also we have 90. RPO is a 90, and what is PTO also 90. So that is I'm going to use here. You see here, let me see, and let's take some different color. Yeah, this one I'm taking. Now you see here, what is that? I'm going to draw that triangle, that similar triangle I'm going to draw. This same thing. What is the TRP? I'm taking TR. This P I'm taking here 90 degree. here that what is that PR we have, what is that 4 centimeter. This TP only we need to find something. Okay, next you see that PTR, we got PTR. This is we have proved answer number 2. Okay, this PTR where we have PTR, that angle here I am writing. Okay, next you see RPO. This triangle I'm going to draw like this, in this like this I'm going to draw. Okay, now here is the 90. So what is the middle part? RPO. So here I'm giving P. This is the point P. Okay, this is the point P. A right angle I'm giving here R. That's it. What is the remaining name? O. So RO we have here 3 centimeter. Now only we got it. So let me write here 3 centimeter. Okay, and PR we have that for what is that? OP. OP is a radius. OP is a radius, that is 5 centimeter. If you have PR also, it is waste. You just leave it. So OP is a 5 centimeter. Why I am telling it is a waste? So our required value we have in hypotenuse. So TP is hypotenuse. That is I am writing here. Okay. Now let me write the triangle. What is that? What is PTR? PTR is similar to the triangle. What is that? OPR. How I am telling this two will be similar? Because you see T angle, P angle equal, R angle 90. So by using angle criterion, this two will be similar. Okay, this will be similar I am telling. So by using that I am telling this will be similar. So what you will say, this two triangle is a similar. What do you say? See the corresponding sides in equivalent ratio. The corresponding sides equivalent ratio. The corresponding sides I am taking for the first triangle, hypotenuse TP. Okay, TP divided. For the next triangle we have a, what is that? PO, which is equal to, here the height PR. So PR divided here OR. So this thing I am taking. So what you will write here? Corresponding sides equivalent same ratio. That we have to write. Corresponding sides equivalent same ratio. TP value, that is we have to find. PO value we have a 5, which is equal to PR value 4 divide OR value 3. So this divide 5, if you send opposite side, what I am getting? You see children, what I am getting? You see the multiple, I mean divide 5 goes to opposite, it is multiple with the numerator. 4 5s are 20. So TP, which is equal to, I am getting 20 divided 3. That is our required answer. 20 by 3 centimeter. TP is equal to 20 by 3. So finally we are getting TP 20 divided 3 centimeter. So I have explained it very slowly because this is one of the very important sum. You just listen. We have another method also by using what is that, Pythagoras theorem also we can able to go. But the similarity a little easy, and we are not using more number work. If you are using Pythagoras sums Pythagoras rule, you will get more numbers. So this is very useful to go. You please make a note. We'll go to next sum. Okay, children. Right. Next, exercise 10.2. Let me go. So what is the thing they have given? Let's see one by one. First, see here they have given one clue. In question number 1, in question number 1 to 3, choose the correct option and give justification. Justification in the sense you have to give correct explanation or else proper proof. Proper proof we have to give. That is the thing, justification. Okay, right. Let me go one by one. You just read the question what they have given. Okay, so you just read the question what they have given. Let me see. From a point Q, the length of a tangent to a circle is a 24. So first they said what is that tangent, in the sense we need one circle. Let me draw one circle. This is center point to O. They said length of a tangent to a circle is 24. Okay, so length of tangent, let me draw. So here I am taking some external point. What is that? P. So this is the length of the tangent I am going to use here. This is my length of the tangent. Here they have given length of the tangent is a 24. Okay, and the distance, sorry, not P, they said clearly Q. You just use the name Q. What they have given, that is only we have to use. Okay, from a point Q, the length of the tangent we are using what is that? 24. Okay, and from Q The center is 25. Okay, from the center is here, we have from the center is 25. Then this point will take P. When you join this is a radius, we know radius only they asking, I think. Yeah, radius only they asking. Yeah, we know very well radius always 90 degree with the tangent. It's very easy to go. Then 90 degree opposite side, this is the opposite, so opposite side I will call as hypotenuse. 90 degree opposite side is the hypotenuse. So I'm going to use the Pythagoras theorem only. Okay, so square of the hypotenuse means OQ square, which is equal to square of the hypotenuse, which is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. So that is I am writing here. So this is by the Pythagoras theorem I'm writing, Raja. This is by the what is that Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so let me stop here. Pythagoras. Yeah, OQ what is that 25 square, which is equal to OP value, that is R, radius. Okay, radius square, plus PQ is the 24 square. Right, now here we have a 25 square. 24 square, if you send opposite, we are getting like that, which is equal to R square. I'm not going to square this. I'm going to use A square minus B square formula. So it is very easy. If you are getting any big number now, it will take time to square in the sense. Better use this formula if we have a minus in between two. We have a minus, so that 25 plus 24 A plus B into A minus B, 25 minus 24, which is equal to, here we have R square. So when you add this together, I'm getting 49 multiply 25 minus 24 now 1. That square comes to opposite, we are getting root of 49, we know 7. So 7 centimeter is the radius. So where we have this, we have option A. That's it. So this is our required answer. You please make a note. Now we are going the question number 2. You see that here they have given diagram clearly, then no need to worry about that. If TP and TQ are two tangent, you see here this TP length and TQ length, I mean this TQ are two tangent, they said clearly. At the same time, that line little is missed here with the center O, so that POQ is a 110. A POQ is 110 degree. Then what is the PTQ? PTQ, this one they asked to find. What is that? It's very easy to go, children. You people know very well. What is that sum of POQ plus what is that sum of PTQ, which is equal to 180 degree. Why I'm telling this two is a 180 degree? You just observe clearly. This is a radius and this also radius. So we know that PQ is a tangent. Okay, and this also will be tangent. So radius tangent always 90, and here also radius and tangent always 90. So this is like a quadrilateral. OPTQ is a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral, all the interior addition value is a 360. From the 360, this 90 plus 90 you can subtract. Remaining this 2 only we have. That 2 you will get to 180 only. Okay, that is what I am writing this thing. That clear explanation we have to go. Now here POQ they have given 110 plus the PTQ, which is equal to 180 degree. You send this opposite. Okay, PTQ only is required now. You send this opposite. So 180 minus 110. 180 minus 110, what I am getting? 70 degree. Okay, 70 degree. Where we have this 70? Option B. You please make a note. Yeah, next I'm going question number 3. You see here they didn't give any diagram, so we have to draw this. If tangent PB from a point P to a circle with the center O. So we have one circle like that. Center point O, they said. Outer point they said to P. So here we have to draw tangent like this. Okay, PA they said, and PB they said. So this is the point B, this is the point A, we have this is the radius. Okay, right. Now this is angle symbol. Sorry, this is angle POA is equal to what? Okay, angle PO. Okay, and this will be radius, you people know. And here is the 90 because tangent and radius always 90 degree. Don't forget. Sorry, I forget to read this line. Yeah, inclined. See, what is that? Tangent PA and PB from a point P to a circle with the center O are inclined. Which is inclined? That tangent. These two tangent inclined each other at an angle 80 degree. Means this PA length, PB length inclined each other. This angle making 80 degree, they said. Whatever children, this is 40 and this is 40, it will bisect. Because OP always bisect the angle P. We have that proof in theorem 10.2. You see the theorem 10.2, that remark they have given clearly, that explanation, that this will be bisect. Theorem 10.2 remark you need to read. Okay children, then only you know why we are writing this is bisect. Okay, so here you just write this answer. So OP bisect the angle, what is that, P. Then we are getting, what is that, OPA, which is equal to half of the 80. Half of the 80 in the sense we are getting 40 degree. We are getting 40 degree. Already we have A is equal to, angle A is equal to, we have 90. Then they asked this one. So what is this angle? It's very easy to go. It's like a triangle. You just use it, you will get it. Okay. You just see 90 degree plus 40 degree plus O. O in the sense that is POA, which is equal to 180 degree. Directly I am writing. This is what actually angle sum property of a triangle. Angle sum property of a triangle. This one we are using. Okay children, so why I am writing 90 plus 40? I am just using what is that, angle sum property, in the sense we need to add all the interior angles. See here, this is 90 and this is 40, and here this angle, the name I have mentioned, POA. So POA, which is equal to 180 degree minus 90 plus 40, now 130, it is goes to opposite, minus 130. When you subtract this together, we are getting angle 50 degree. So angle POA, which is equal to 50 degree. So where we have this is option A. That's it children. You please make a note. Next we are going fourth one. You see fourth one. Let's see the proof or answer. So prove that the tangent drawn at the end of diameter. Oh, we have to draw end of the diameter. One tangent we have to draw of a circle are parallel. Okay, right, fine. You see children, first you just draw one circle with the center point O. Okay, now they said clearly prove that tangent drawn at the end of the diameter. First let's draw the diameter. You just draw the diameter. This is now diameter. That name, let's take, this is A, and here the diameter, I mean this is diameter AB. You just write here, let O be the center of the circle. O be the center of a circle. Okay, O be the center of a circle, and AB AB be the diameter of a circle. Okay, that is they have said. So AB be the diameter of a circle. That's it. You just write like that. Okay, and O be the center point, AB be the diameter of the circle, and they asked to draw tangents at the end point of the diameter. End point of the diameter A and B. In this 2 point, we have to draw tangents like this. So this is a tangent line 1. Okay, and this is the tangent line 2. So I did 2 lines here, line 1 and line 2, but this 2 will be tangent. We know very well OA is a radius, like that OB also radius. Radius always 90 degree with the tangent. We know this very well. Like that OB also radius, and L is a, what is that, tangent, then this also will be 90 degree. Okay, so that we will write here. Okay children, so I am writing here. You see OA, angle A we will write better simply. Okay, we'll write simply angle A. Otherwise I will give some name for this better. This is 1, this is 2, angle 1 and angle 2. So I'm writing here angle 1, which is equal to 90 degree. You just write here, because OA is the radius. I'm right, OA is radius. OA is radius perpendicular to tangent. Perpendicular to tangent L1. perpendicular to the tangent L1. This is L1. Okay, children. Like that, angle 2 is also 90 degree, but this is what OB is radius. OB is radius perpendicular to tangent L2. Perpendicular to the tangent L2. But both are equal to 90 degree. Did you observe that? So therefore, what I am getting angle 1 which is equal to angle 2. Both are equal to 90 degree. Whether it is equal to 90 or what, that's not a problem. But we got angle 1 and angle 2 we got it. I mean equal. So this one we got equal in the sense, you see children here, this side, I mean this angle 1 we have a right hand side of the diameter, angle 2 we have left hand side of the diameter, then it is an alternate angle. So this is like a alternate angle. Okay, you just write alternate angles. So alternate angles are equal in the sense we know very well definitely that what is that, lines are parallel. Okay, so this is alternate angle. Then by the converse, okay, then the converse part says what they say, alternate. See, two lines are parallel, alternate angles are equal. So the converse part says alternate angles are equal, definitely two lines are parallel. Okay, then converse part says that two lines are parallel. Okay, two lines are parallel. That is the thing here. Okay, so that is what is the meaning? Line 1 parallel to line 2. That thing only they asked to prove. We got it. That's it. Okay, children, you please make a note. We'll go to next question. Yeah, we are going on next question. Question number 5. Let me go with this. So we have a question number 5. Prove that the perpendicular at the point of contact. So you just draw first what is the point of contact to the tangent to a circle, they said. Let me draw first one circle. Let me draw one circle with the center point O. Okay, children. They said prove that perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent. So let me draw one tangent first. So this is a tangent. I did it. Okay, the tangent name I'm taking like something X, and here something I'm taking as a Y. So this is tangent. The point of contact, let me say take that B value, and here I'm taking some value A, because we have to draw 190 degree line with the tangent. That is the given. See, you see, we have to draw perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent. That is a given. You just write in the given, which is right in the given, AB perpendicular to the XY. Okay, here XY is a tangent, is a what actually is a tangent. Okay, so AB is a perpendicular line. Okay, perpendicular line, that is the given. Okay, now what they asked to prove, you just see here the line AB. See here, what is that? The perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through a center. Okay, what we did, the perpendicular line, that AB, that we need to prove it is going to the center point O. It is going to the center point O. Like that we have to say. But center O to B is a radius, we know very well. Okay, radius in the sense always it will make 90 with the tangent. 90 with the tangent, that we never forget. Okay, so the line is passes. The line is passes through the center. Through the center in the sense like A, B, O, everything lies in a same straight line. Like that also we have to say. So we cannot prove this directly, so that I'm going to say A, B and O. All these points lies in same straight line. If we say like that, that is also like a passing through same only. Okay, now let me listen children. Already they have given AB perpendicular xy in the sense what we have here A B what is that y. See here A B y which is equal to what is that 90 degree is a given. Okay, let me take this is a given. And next you see here I'm telling now that radius OB is a radius. Okay, so I'm telling OBY also 90 because let me explain this. OB is radius. OB is radius. Perpendicular. OB is a radius perpendicular to the tangent. Perpendicular to the tangent. Because radius is perpendicular to the tangent. We never forget this. Okay, this is perpendicular to the tangent. That's what this 2 is the 90. You just add this together. Suppose this is answer 1. This is answer 2 in the sense. I'm adding answer 1 and answer 2. So let's getting what? You see here A, B, Y plus OBY which is equal to 90 degree plus 90 degree. You see here ABY. You see here ABY and OBY. This is one straight line. It will give like ABO. So we can able to write here ABO which is equal to 180 degree. So what we got it finally, ABO is a 180 degree now. It's a straight line. ABO is a 180 degree. Then ABO is a straight line. Is a straight line. Where you will get 180 degree. In straight line only you will get 180 degree. That horizontal line. So it's a straight line in the sense that is what is that? The line that AB is passing. AB is passing through a center point O. Through center point O. That's it. That is only they asked you to prove. Yes, we got it. I hope you understand this. Now we'll go to next question number 6. Okay, children. Yeah, you will see this question number 6. What they given? You just read one by one slowly. Okay, the length of a tangent from a point A, a distance of 5 centimeter from the center of a circle. Okay, you just draw first a circle. This is center point. They said clearly length of tangent from the center, the length of tangent from a point A. So we have point A. Okay, so the length of tangent we are drawing. That name I'm giving something P. This is center point O. When you join P and O, this is a radius. You just don't forget this. Now the length of a tangent A at a distance 5 centimeter from the center. The A point is 5 centimeter from the center of the circle is a 4 centimeter. Means they said length of a tangent is 4 centimeter. In between they said from the A point to the center is a 5 centimeter. They asked to find the radius of the circle. That's it. It's very easy to go. We know that radius always makes 90 degree with the what is that tangent. So 90 degree opposite side is the hypotenuse. So this is OA is the hypotenuse. So I'm telling here this is the hypotenuse. This is very easy to go. So here the triangle, inner triangle, what is that? APO. Here P is the 90 degree in the sense. I'm going to use the Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem says what actually here? Square of the hypotenuse side. Which is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. Okay, sum of the square of the other two sides. So this is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, children. Right. This is Pythagoras theorem. So that I think you need to remember. Right. Now we are going here. See OA value. What is that? We have 5 square, which is equal. PA value we have 4 square plus what is that? OP